will be legal is the question.
Dennis Mitchell is in lane 1. It is Mike March in lane 2. Joe DeLoach, the NCAA champion, in lane 3. What a surprise he has been in this particular event. His specialty was the 200 meters. Then Smith and Lewis. Albert Robertson, who ran a 9.94 to get into this final. He was fast today. Lee McNeil in lane 7 and Emmett King running unattached in lane 8. Here it is. The top 3 represent the United States in the 100 meters. The top 4 will most likely be the 4 men to run the 4x100 relay in the Olympic Games.
Start, please. We thank you. Mitchell, Marsh, DeLoach, Smith, Lewis, Robinson.
You see the little loudspeakers behind each of the runners in the blocks. Not really necessary with a small crowd like this. But there'll be some noise in a moment. Gusts of wind echoing off the microphones. The stadium is absolutely still. Smith in 4, Lewis in 5. Smith breaks out early. Lewis is right with him. Smith being beaten by Lewis. Lewis breaks away and wins the 100-meter final in a time of 9.78.
Okay, that could be the world record.
By anyone, but right now we're being told that it was wind-aided at a time of 9.78.
Well, right next to Carl on the right-hand side in lane 4, Calvin Smith did have the better start. Carl took his time getting up to full speed, once again harnessing his energies for the latter part of the race. That's where a lot of action happened. The place has really changed. Carl holding his form well. He was getting a lot of pressure from Calvin Smith. Carl even starting to lean forward here a little bit as he senses a tape. And on the inside, lane 1, watch Dennis Mitchell. He's going to get second, I believe. And Calvin Smith may get third. Remember, in '84, he did not qualify in either individual event, so he would love to get that third spot. 6 men from this race will get to go to Seoul as alternates on the relay. Once again, Carl coming out of the blocks, running almost perfectly straight down his lane. You've got 2 veterans here, 2 men who know what they're doing, 2 men who don't crack under pressure, and in this case, they both pushed each other to one of the greatest performances in history.
Well, how's this for close as far as fulfilling dreams to represent this country? Carl Lewis in a time of 9.78, then Mitchell in a time of 9.86. Then behind him by 1/100th of a second at 9.87 is Calvin Smith. And then Albert Robertson, who ran so well, loses out a position on the 100-meter U.S. Olympic team by 1/100th of a second. No appeals, no nothing. Even if you were injured and couldn't race here, it doesn't matter. You had to do it here at the Olympic trials to make the team. And that will be the story of the U.S. Olympic trials in track and field as we can